Hey there, friends and neighbors. We are moving right along with the pre-production ice racing factory setup. I'm changing the name. I still haven't settled on anything. I'd put up that short today about the brass wool. That's not a bronze wool. It's not a figment of my imagination. The old timers would probably know about that. That's who I learned it from. Just like steel wool, it's just brass or bronze. Polished up this hub. Come out looking as good as 40-some-year-old chrome that you're going to polish could look. I got the rear taken apart. Got the black paint off of this hub. It's looking pretty good. The real clincher is it's a chromed axle too. But look how ugly this side is. This hub, dang, it's tight. This hub is actually a little better looking than what that one was. I should knock the studs out and clean up real in there close. But the problem here now we're dealing with, obviously the axle's funky, but these holes are walled out. The original studs are long gone. Somebody put those American bolts in it. And look what it did to this one-off wheel that you can't get another of. It doesn't exist. So, quite possibly, I'll have to pull that apart, clean it up real good, bolt it back together, mark it, possibly have those holes TIG welded shut. And then we'll re-drill a new bolt pattern, maybe somewhere else. You know, just turn it a few degrees. You ain't got much because you have these other bolts that hold the wheels together. But maybe you put it like here or something. I don't know. I got to consult with some people that are smarter than I. The hub is a chromed hub, but I probably could have these welded shut and re-drilled, but I think it's the same as a standard hub. So chances are I have a set of these out there in the shed somewhere. If I don't, I'll look on eBay, see if I can find a used one decent. Take it to a chrome shop, have it chromed, original studs. It'll look as good as that, maybe better. So that's where we are with tonight's little endeavor. But what I did immediately upon getting home from work was switch to forks. Now the brake is back on this side where it belongs. And this side no longer has a brake. And by brake, I mean these bolt holes for the brake, if it had one. Man, look at that hub in there glistening. Woo! Look at that chromium shine. Enough of me admiring my own work. The only trouble, I can't get a good side shot, but now that it's trailing axle as opposed to leading axle, it doesn't appear to have as much rake as it should. And that's probably why they had it flipped, because the angle of this is not enough, so the wheel needed kicked out. So they put the axle in front of the forks, gain some wheelbase. It just looks, you know, not the front wheel's not out there far enough. It probably is going to wobble, but we'll see. Still need to find a shifter. I don't have one of those in stock, and I don't have a kicker in stock, but they're on eBay. They're available. I'll find some decent examples and do some more study into the pictures and see if I got to paint them black or what I got to do. Mainly right now is going to be get all the right parts on. I got to get a clutch lever. It's a old style CR clutch lever and CR pert. Well, actually, the lever looks more three-wheeler with the long teardrop. I know this is the front brake, but the levers are the same. With the teardrop, not necessarily just the ball end. So it's going to be an ATC 961 lever, but it's got to be some kind of some year CR perch, because the three-wheeler had the parking brake assembly. I can't have all that. That's not in the pictures. It's just the lever that I need. So I'm going to be doing a little mix and match there. eBay shopping. But we're coming along good now that I got some direction. And I'm going to be probably looking for fiberglass fenders. I don't want to fix those and repaint them. I want to take them to the painter and say, make me some identical ones along with the pictures, and I'll just keep those for posterity. The front one, because it has the special project sticker on it, I'm torn. I don't know what I want to do because it's in bad shape. So don't know where we're at there. If I do get another one, I might have another one painted up just as a clone to match the new fenders. And who knows, I might try to get everybody to sign this one. Starting all the way up. Mike, Palmgren, Binky, Preston, Bruce, everybody. The whole gang. If I could ever get it in front of Sundahl and Co. And Selvy's no longer with us. But, the whole gang from back then. Racing team. But that's way off in the future. What we're dealing with here is a complete disaster of a rear hub, but we'll get through it. I know some people that should be able to fix it up. I still got to look at the pictures. I think it had ATC 70 hand grips, which are the same as this. They're a more oval pattern. They're not as waffly. So that's on the list. The knee guard or knee brace, I got to see what they were made out of. I don't know if they were aluminum or steel. Imagine the pipe was steel, but the piece where you put your knee in was aluminum. I don't know. Do some more research, talk to some racers, see what that was like. And I will keep you ever aware of my changing and moving progress.